um, how many of us have done the fruit fast, and I can share my experience of how fruits are raw vegetables or fruits in general are helping with the health. I can share my experience, how it started and all that.
Yeah, before that, I think let's discuss on like what we want to do for the Navarat, I mean, for the Chaitra Navaratri, so that way we can share this. And then after that, uh, definitely after this discussion, you can share your fruit journey. It will be nice.
Okay.
Um, so I want to do the fruitarian diet because, as so many people have healed a lot of things from fruitarian, and especially as I want to uh, go to the next level of wherever I am in my meditation, it will help me because eating light food will really help me. That is one thing that is really attracting me. And I think Chaitra Navaratri starts on April 4th, is it? Yeah.
Ninth, they said 9th to
Oh,
17th.
no. Okay, 9th to 17th. Okay. And the great thing about doing that is, and on Chaitra Navaratris, Devi energies will be there, and then it will really help us. And with the uh, combined group energies also will help us to get into the next level. And the challenges that some of us have faced here is about not being full for a longer time. So that is one thing that people have talked about. I mean, I do totally agree. Especially when you're working and then have meetings, you want to be full for a little longer than what you are. I think that happens because uh, the reason why we are not full is because we eat more than what we need. That everybody knows. So to get us into a track of uh, to get us into track of eating less food or I wouldn't say eating less food. I would say eating how much ever food that we need. That takes a little bit of effort in the beginning, in the initial days, as especially if you take, right? Once when your body gets used to for 2 or 3 days, then the fourth day you feel like eating less, and then you will still be energetic and things like that. So that is something that we need to consider, right? So usually if we start, as you said, Navaratri is on 9th. So if we start on 6th, like Saturday, Sunday, you are at home, and then you can prepare your body. That is why getting into this fruit diet, you have to prepare your body. So that way you'll start eating less. And for the regular Navaratri that we do also, in the beginning, you feel like drinking more juices, but once after 3 4 days you feel like, some people were like, I'm just with water, I'm just with coconut water or something like that, right? So the body gets used to it. So the first 2 or 3 days are challenging, so that has to be very careful. And they did say that you have to eat fruit as a whole. But what I would suggest is, like, for the working people, they can make milkshakes. I mean, the fruit shake, not fruit shakes, with adding less water, and then keeping it ready for like 2 or 3 glasses of fruit shake. That will really help. And today morning, I was doing the research about the fruits, like which fruits will keep you I mean, full for longer, right? So one is apple, and the other one is pear. And then if you think about it, like if you are, I mean, as we are all Indians, we know that guava, if we eat guava, then that keeps us longer. I mean, like filled, I mean, our stomach will be filled for longer time. And then the jackfruit. So if you eat jackfruit as is, like that also fills your stomach like completely. so you don't feel like eating for a longer time. So these are the fruits that we need to eat in the morning and afternoon, especially the guava and then the jackfruit are very uh, heavy on your stomach, so that way you won't feel hungry for longer time. So I think if we can accommodate those two, and in the evening we can eat light fruits, whichever fruits are like grapes or watermelon. Watermelon also, they said that it is little heavy on your stomach. And one more thing is the avocado, right? So avocado, guava, and jackfruit, pear, and apple. So those are the five fruits that keep, and these are the five things if we eat in the morning until 2 or 3 to keep ourselves full. That way, we can. We can see how this fruit diet helps us. That is something that I wanted to share uh, with all of you guys, so that way it will we want to succeed. When we start something, we want to succeed. That is the kind of uh, mindset that I have, right? Like, we know that fruits are good for us. We know that it will help our body, and we know that it will cure our body if there are any kind of diseases or anything that we are going through, or if you want to reduce your weight, or if you want to glow your face, like when you start eating the foods, the detox will happen, and then your face will glow, and then your friends will start asking, oh, what is this? How come you're shiny? How come you're glowing so much? What did you do? That kind of comment, you do get it once when you do the fruit diet. And these are all the things that we need to inspire ourselves, because it is good for us. That is what you have to think in mind, right? Like, how can you beat the mind? How can you get control of your mind always tries to trick you. So how can you control the mind and make your mind listen to you what you want to do? So that is what you need to focus on, and that is what we need to uh, you know keep thinking and then make it happen. If there is something good for us, we just have to do it. And this is, I'm assuring you guys, this is one of the best thing that we can do it to our body, because our body takes care of us so much, and the least we can do is we take care of our body by giving light food, healthy food, and then the regenerating face and regenerating skin that we all want. So that will really, really help us. And as you all know, that Fruitarian people, they started by themselves. It is not like they are born with that technique. They did experiments and then they did it. So, I mean, like, for us, if we have to go a little bit, uh, drinking warm water is good. She said it's not, I mean, like, she recommended not, but drinking warm water and then hot water is always good, cleanse your body. And then if you can't eat fruit like apple, if you can't bite the apple in the meeting, but you can have an apple shake with a little bit of water added to it and then drink it, right? So it is, like, little bit of tweaky things that we can do to make our goal achieved. And we all know that it is something that everybody needs it, especially in this day and life. That is what I have to say about the fruit diet, to inspire you all and to make this, that we all should make it happen. That's all it is. That is what you need to think, make it happen. And for this to make it happen, do meditation every day, right? And then we are posting the meditation sessions. I mean, like, if you want, we can post the meditation sessions, what all are there in the group. So join that. And then, like, be in the sun for some time, so that way you can get the sun energy. That is very, very important for you to get the sunlight. So that way, you get the energy from that, and then you feel like eating less. And then sip the water all day long, and you won't, most of the time we are thirsty, then we feel like eating, right? So that is something that you can do. And then if you don't feel, and I mean, like, if you want more energy, you can do Basrika pranayama. That will help you to be energetic and active. Or you can take deep breathing, right? Deep inhalation and deep exhalation for 5 minutes sitting in the chair when you're working. You can do that, and then that will give you a lot more energy. So it's more of like your mindset, and there's some tools that we need to make this happen. So that is from my side. And if you want to add anything, Ramakrishna, to this, to make people get inspired about the Navratri fasting, please add that. And then later you can share the experience.
Yeah, very, very nice, Andy. You have added so many points in this. Be in the nature, right? Be in the sun. Sun actually gives a lot of energy. Like you just go for a walk in a day, at least spend 1 hour in a day. We get so much of energy, and with nature walks plus the fruits. I mean, Mother Nature heals us. Um, be natural, like fresh as it can be, and best possible natural fruits that we can take. Right, so it all helps, and with the meditation, with the group energies, with all the like-minded people with the same intention of curing ourselves and coming across like all the disease-free life, um, with the same intention, this would help. So with that, I would start my I like the history, right? How I really inspired with the fruit diet. So in 2013, I had the acidity problem. It's like 10 years back. But then I started taking small pills like the Tums or Eno or no, the very basic medicines for that. Then if I take one, it elevates a lot. So I had to take another medicine, and if I go to the doctor, he prescribes one medicine for that, and he gives like that doesn't work, and he prescribes one more. So with that routine, I have taken almost all the acidity related tablets. So and after that, like after 1 year of that problem in 2014, I had gone through that. I mean, they scan something um, in the system here, and they see what's wrong in the digestive system, right? So, and they found that it's a problem. What is that name? I'm trying to recollect. I forgot. But I thought like, oh my God, this is getting complicated. It's just the acidity. I should do it. I could cure it myself. Then since then, I started experimenting what to eat, what not to eat. So I stopped the spicy foods, greasy foods, and I started eating the raw fruits, raw vegetables since 2013, 2014. I experimented myself. So that's when Sattvic movement came into the picture in the YouTube around that time. I started taking the ashgard juice and be on vegetables mostly, and I cured myself in 2016. So at that time I was taking only the cucumber, bell peppers, and I add our South Indian curries into it just to I don't want to lose the taste. And I don't want to feel bad every day. Oh my God, I did not eat anything today. So I make it in such a way that I feel full. I feel satiated. Um, so that's how it started. And after that, I lost the track somehow. And then I eat bad. And then again, I try. I mean, I try the raw foods. I feel better. Everything is in working condition, and then I ignore it, and then I eat all the junk, whatever I had to eat. and then come back. And then every year I do like this detox type of program for 1 or 2 months. I'll be fine, and after that I go back to the normal way of eating. So I experiment all these things, but with the fruitarian lifestyle, the easiest part is like you don't have to do anything. You just have to buy. You just have to go to the grocery store and then buy whatever the fruits that you can find, and just have them whenever you can. Have the water bottle with you. It's so easy, simple to do it, and you will have so much time in a day to do the nature walks and go into. I mean, believe me, when you are on fruits after a week, when you go out, you even though it is cold, you love that cold. It's like Mother Nature is loving you so much that somebody is hugging you, somebody is giving that love, right? You feel good. Even though I have felt that. So here I'm in Dallas. It gets pretty cold and pretty hot both. So I observe that when I'm on fruits, I love the cold. When I want to go out, and people say it's so cold outside. Water, how can you even go outside? I was like, I'm loving it. I like it like this. So and then when in summer, people like, oh my God, it's so hot. I can't even go out. Adapt to the nature, and you can't deny the fact that nature is like that. I mean, you have to be flexible enough so that you can uh, take all the energy from the nature, right? So I like being in the sun. I like, even though it is 110 degrees, I sit in the shade in summers. If it is like 50s, 60s, 40s, I mean, I still go out and I take a light jacket and I still go out. So the idea is you just go out. I mean, everything will be fine, but you have to be on the natural foods, the fruits or vegetables. Or I drink the leafy juice drinks too. Uh, I feel good when I take cilantro, mint, and some a little bit of juice variety. I keep it to make it tastier. So I feel good when I do that. So I still do it. Uh, but when I'm not in fruits, I still do one one juice, green juice, and I do the fruits in the afternoon, and I want to do the fruit. I want to do the regular meal. I don't want to miss the South Indian specials, right? So I do eat it, but in a limited way. So with this, so that's about my journey. But why do we need the group energy, right? We everybody has so much of wisdom, so much. Everybody knows the information already. But what makes it work is come together. I mean, if you are doing it, I mean, my intention is when Madhavi Garu sent this information here, I want to help. I want to help myself, right? I want to be on track. So, so if at least one person is doing it, I'll do it because I need somebody to motivate myself. So group energies really help. The meditation to stay on focused. What do we need? Right. So like Madhavi Garu said, you want to see yourself like aging less. Like you want to take out 10 years out of you or 20 years out of you. Yes, be here. Be with this group. Um, I think that's pretty much it. I have covered everything. Thank you, Andy.
Thank you, Ramakrishna, for sharing your experience. It's really nice. So, guys, what we will do is in the group. We will post the details, and then you can and we will post the poll as well, how many people are doing it. And this time, last time we did listen to the Fruitarian people, and then we followed them. But this time, with the knowledge that I have, and with the knowledge that Ramakrishna has, because I have varied knowledge, and I'm fortunate to have that, because my dad always used to take us to the nature cure when we were small. And then now also we follow at least once a year, we go to the nature cure and see everything. And then, and somehow I'm inclined to, I think there is sun that is falling on me, but ignore that. There is an inclination for me to eat healthy and eat naturally. So that is something that I have gained experienced in a lot of my years, and I have done cleansing with my yoga master, and I have followed the all different kinds of juices. I mean, the natural diets I have followed. So definitely we'll come up with the program, and for the Chaitra Navaratri, we will plan it and inform you guys, and we will take a poll, and we will see how many people wanting to do it. And then, like always, if you cannot do it, you can always go back to your normal diet. There is nothing like, oh my God, if I can't do, what happens? You will go to normal diet. That's all it is. So, if you keep that in your mind, there won't be any stress of, oh my God, kind of thing. So thank you guys. And I want a lot of you to join in this and make it a grand